Hello, hello, hello. Today we are jumping back into it with Umbra. I feel like, well, I want to do something with Hellhorn for sure. Maybe what would be fun is doing Hellhorn backed up by Umbra, because I haven't done Hellhorn in a while. I feel like they're the ones that I've developed the least as a faction. So, going into the next level of Covenant, sacrificing amps, consuming morsels, dealing pierce damage. Oh, sorry. Uh, he's going to temper our strength, so presumably get a bunch of, I really like Slay. Revenge gain, okay. And then we'll conserve energy, yo. So yes, he's the boss at the final is going to temper our strength, so we don't want to do a multi-strike build. Having spikes is pretty rough on the first floor, not to mention that we're on Ascension 6 now or something. So it could get spicy. So they're attacking for 3, and then we don't even have an imp. So we could survive and attack. And just stack up these floors, because that's what you do. But sadly they get to heal for 5, so maybe we can get one of our cards for that? Right now we are dying. Right now we're dying. And it looks like it's going to stay that way. At least this guy will survive. So 5 health is good. But I think, well, actually... yeah, I don't know. We could get more morsels out, but let's conserve the energy, because we can. And just assume that we're going to lose stuff next round. I always feel weak with the morsel stuff, because your units don't necessarily survive long enough to get a hold of it. I mean, this is... the fact that we're in such a terrible situation is really because I'm, how do you say, bad? I took... oh, he got a Slay. I took an unnecessary risk when we're a little bit too weak to handle it. These guys are so wounded. How did that happen? Just from the spikes? The fact that we have no heal means that, like, buffing individual units is, like, just not good. Will he get... after dealing a killing blow. So we can summon morsels that have 0 attack. Piercing pierces the damage shield, which is nice, but it does nothing up here. So let's just hit the boss and conserve an energy. I'm really not happy with this floor. I mean, with any of what's happening. Can we throw down a morsel that will protect us? No. You can have the worst morsel, and we'll put the better morsels up here. I could use this torch, but I don't know, man. We could lose on the very first floor here. It could be bad. I guess we just hit that guy for all he's worth. Oh god! And sadly, 21 health is 2 attacks. So we traded a lot of health to get a little bit extra gold. So this is totally fine for us, because we gain 2 energy when we apply that to someone. Then it puts 2 Ember Drain. If we don't spend the energy, we keep it anyway. So that's pretty good. I feel like I don't want to improve our units, because our units are bad. Like, imps are not really that worth. I mean, the only thing I like putting on an... Ooh. Oh my god, nah. No. Putting a consume on one of our torches always makes me happy. Maybe a hornbreak or a shapeshifter. The hornbreak is a non-basic card, so it makes me feel like it's probably better. Double stack is really expensive for something that doesn't really help. I mean, if the unit dies, but all of a sudden the Ember Drain is sticking around, and I don't think that's very good for us. I'd like to purge cards, namely the torches, because we have the other options for a like direct damage approach. And the units, like monsters that you apply, kind of they take themselves out, because when you play them, you only get them once. Enemies enter with 10 armor. I'm not even sure we could survive this run, to be honest. I took it, but this is like super precarious for us, because how do we eat through this? I mean, we have pierce damage. And we have a torch. Slay to gain armor would be really powerful, but what are we gonna slay? We'll put you in, and we'll start eating morsels, I guess. The rage instantly goes away. That's pretty bad, actually, eh? Those are not good morsels. 5 health and 5 attack is pretty good. We're not really chewing through here. We can kill this one, though. I would have wanted the gold, right? 50 gold. And here's the thing. Are we getting more from taking this, you know, challenge than we are just from, like, doing whatever? I guess I apply morsel, 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 because at least they attack. And you can't say I don't have any imps. Having 3 of your starting cards be sacrifice imp, a 4th be a complete dead card that's unusable, makes this a lot harder. Ooh, that's a good morsel. Okay, okay. So the weird thing about the imps is that they're very easy to have die. Oh, does our rage guy always have a little hula hoop going around his arms? Am I crazy, or is that like, oh, that's an effect from the morsels. This, 0 pierce thing is pretty freaking fantastic. Gain health, please? Oh, you're dying, because this isn't endless. Okay. I don't mind. Ugh. The AoE is just bad. And we're not getting any kills with our hero. Like, he needs to slay to gain armor, and we're not able to give him the ability to be a slayer. We are able to, like, maintain getting a lot of energy, though. So maybe we want an X card. Come, all 3 of them were eat for freaking energy. Like, just the absolute... I think he would have AoE killed any of them, but still. I'm like, give me... Ah! We're sinking way too fast here. Okay, good unit. Another imp, okay. Good unit. Not a... I need units! This is pretty good. We're not struggling for energy, though, so I'm going to take the high energy one. Oh, a unit. We need a damage one, honestly. Though our main guy, is supposed to be the Slayer. We go get another unit. No, but we need to heal so badly, right? Okay, let's go see what the Crystal Caves have to offer. Maybe some monies? Ugh. An artifact? Let's get a Stygian Guard. 2 spell weakness. That kind of works, actually, with our, like, Pierce card. Use a card, gain it again, would be great with this. It's not, like, a super powerful card or anything, but 5 on the Pierce? Like, that gets to a lot of support units that have a hard time being protected, whether it's a damage shield or actual armor or what have you. And specifically, they have damage shields this time. Let's try not setting up on the first floor. Okay. Giving Rage would have been cool, but it wouldn't have been enough for him to fight that. So let's just make... I was hoping I would get health, but apparently we're just making our imp up there very strong. We need to play our imps, though, because we need them to be able to be sacrificed. Oh, that's when I spell. Ah, wow. Okay, that's a big deal. We'd like you to get more damage power. And honestly, what I like here is the idea of this imp having crazy damage behind something that actually is tanky enough to keep it alive. So how do we get our unit to not die every round? Like... Deal 5, sacrifice... We could put a morsel in front? How good's a morsel miner? He's good. But this one is easy to sacrifice. Yo. 19, we're not getting the kill with our main guy. That keeps him alive. They have 7 damage here. So we could play a Train Steward. And buff that Train Steward. I'll play him. It's a little bit of damage on the armor. It brings other kills into contention. Like, there's a chance now. Though not much of one. At least we're getting our friggin' deal 5 damage every time. Ugh, I keep doing it in that room. But you can kill this morsel. It's such a weak use of morsels to just be like, go, eat them, have them. I do not feel as though... Oh, I just put the problem downriver there. I don't feel as though I really synergize well with this whole Umbra thing. I haven't really been able to figure them out. Despite having a very fantastic round before. Now all of a sudden it's like, how do you even... I want this guy to die. I want our guy to survive. Oh, and I can't have both. And we don't have enough damage for this guy. Oh, I don't like it. I could have done the thing to draw a card, but honestly, I should have drawn a card. The top card that comes out is a morsel that we could have used to save our hero. It was not. It was the Pierce. Oh, no, it would have been a morsel. Well. So we could put these morsels in front. Because then he kills one, but then the second one gets consumed for a damage shield. Well, I thought that would do more damage. So this run is super dead. Like, I don't know. Do I sacrifice the imp so I can put something else down? I'm not convinced it would do anything. Actually, you know what? I am going to do it because I know I'm losing right now. And I had prayed that that would do something more. It did not. Like, I was only doing 90 damage. Now I'm doing 70, which is worse. But when he has 300... Ugh. I don't know. I feel like if you have experience playing this and you've played with Umbra, who do they... Like, Awoken to me is the only one I feel that they power up with. Maybe I just got a really bad Hellhorn cards to go with the Umbra, but... Just... That was a weak one. That was the only losses I've had in this game that were decisive were Umbra, though that coincides with when I started playing them at all. So, anyways, that's enough. I'm going to roll out now. See you next time.